Here's another fantastic tool to really activate student learning, to flip the taxonomy, to get students active, to create triggers, to get feedback from your students. It's called Poll Everywhere, but it's a bit deceiving because it does a lot more than polls. So let's take a look at some of what it does. Again, you log in through Google. It is a Google Chrome extension, and that means you can add it as an extension to your Google account, which means right here I can just click on it at any time and create one. And you can write in Hebrew, you can write in English, you can write in other languages. As you can see, you can include maps as a background. This question has which city has the latest, let's say, Shabbat, when Shabbat is out. So if you're teaching a Jewish law class, or if you're doing Jewish culture and identity, or summer camp, or anything fun, this can be, it gets everyone involved. And as you can see, people just drop their pins, they're called pins, onto the map. As you can see, most people chose farther north. I can clear responses and it'll wipe that out, or I can make it larger. In order for people to vote, you need to press the activate button, and then it's called the poll becomes live. They can vote. The Poll Everywhere will generate a code for you. You can do that, or you can click on how people can respond, or you can share a link. There are other ways to respond as well. So let's take a look at some other questions they have. So here's one. What's your favorite tool? And this is, people have voted already, obviously, and it is live. So while people are voting, it tells you the live features. Let's take a look at a couple more. What differentiates using EdTech in the classroom from a paper and pen classroom? So it's dropping down now, but this has been done already in a session, and this is what it looks like in real time. As people post their responses, it drops down. You could ask an open-ended question. You can ask whatever you want, and here you are getting instant feedback from all of your students. You can monitor the amount of time students can respond, so you might want to just put 1 there. This kind of gets dangerous. You can change the settings to all of these features here, so you can play with the settings. This is a paid-for feature that you have to see what goes up before it goes up, and that would be a moderation, but you would have to pay for that. As you can see, that requires an upgrade. Let's take a look at another question. If you could spend more time on one feature of this class than NTLB class, what would it be? So people haven't responded to that one yet. And those are just some of the features that they have. Now, if you look into my polls, we'll take a look at how you create one. You can create, and you have all of these features. Multiple choice, you saw that one, a word cloud, which is a lot of fun. In one word, how would you describe, your favorite scene, your favorite parak, your favorite movie? It could be a social emotional learning question. It could be anything you want, and the responses pop up like a cloud. Clickable image, that one we saw. You could also, this is a lot of fun. How are the biblical characters feeling? Any emotional character. You have all of these features. So you do want to play with it. This ranking one is fantastic. Students have to, as they create a response, they have to rank which one is most important to them and least important to them. And you can also add pictures, which is really a lot of fun. And they have to then choose or put it in sequential order, although that's not the biggest high order thinking question. So you need to play with it, but it is definitely qualifies as an active learning tool. Just some things to be aware of. You do want to take a look at the presenter tips. You want to look at the upgrades. If you can't have more than 25 people or 40 people, they keep changing it. So more than 40 people, you have to pay. So your classes might be fine, but these are great for a parent night. But a parent night, you'll obviously have more than 40. So just bear that in mind, and you want to take a look at all this, and you want to play with it, and you really want to activate your students' learning. Enjoy.